guys, so I'm doing another all about video, and this one is all about school. When y'all first told me that y'all wanted me to do one all about school, like one person said it and I was like, okay. And then when two more people recommended it, I was like, okay, like you guys really want to hear about school. I couldn't in my right mind understand why you would want to know all about school, but what the people want, the people get. This is going to be an all about video slash mini story time because I just so happen to have a story that involves my roommates, so I figured I should tell it. So y'all want to actually meet my roommates because we're doing a drunk roommate tag next week, so you're going to meet them. Tristan loves calling when I'm filming. Like, I think he gets a sense like, oh, she's filming. So we just gonna call my roommates roommate 1, 2, 3, and 4. I'm roommate number 3. We got number 1, we got number 2, then we got number 4. So let me just give you all a rundown. Roommates 1, 2, and myself met in June, and we decided to move in together since we were all going to the same school. Because if y'all don't know, we're staying off campus. Like, we don't stay on our school's campus. We stay at another school's campus apartments. They had a room together, and then I had my own room. We found out the day of moving day that they added a 4th roommate against our consent. So of course she's going in my room. I'm just like, what the hell? Like, great, because I had the smaller room since I was getting my own, but now I'm like, I should have stayed in the bigger room because I didn't know I was gonna have a roommate. She came in, and of course everybody was kind of, all 3 of us were off guard, like, what the hell, like, why are you here? Over time we kind of got used to her, but she always kind of was like the +4. We were pretty cool, and then she and I had a falling out back in October, and we just weren't talking for a while, and then we ended up talking again. And then, yeah, and then we just realized, like, we just not supposed to be friends. We just not meant to be friends with each other. But she's about to move out next week. The way that we do things in this apartment, minus her, me and my 2 other roommates, the ones that were here from the beginning, me and roommates 1 and 2, we share everything. Like, when we go to the market, like, even if we're not physically together, we'll make a list and then we'll split it into 3 parts. Like, we share everything. We don't split our foods, like my cabinet, her cabinet, her cabinet. Like, we share everything. We eat dinner together. Like, we're really like a family, like me and 1 and 2. Number 4, she was like that when she first came in because she kind of didn't have a choice because she came in the day of, and you know, she didn't have a choice. We don't really do much with her. Yesterday, I'm really close with Bree. Y'all know who Bree is. I'm really close with roommate number 1, and she I was like in her room yesterday, and we were on our computer or whatever, and I'm walking to the bathroom to take some pictures. So I hear roommate number 2 whispering to roommate number 4 about me and roommate number 1. So I'm like, what is this? Because from me and roommates number 1 understanding, roommate number 2 don't even like roommate number 4. So we like, what? Like, I'm sitting there like, what is happening? Like, first of all, why are you whispering to her? Second of all, she's talking about me and roommate number 1. So I'm sitting there taking my selfies like, clicker, clicker, click. She's like,
I've been putting all the money into the food. They don't ever want to contribute. They always making suggestions when I go to the market, but never want to put their own money in. The other night we had taco night, and I paid for all that food, and they didn't even want to pay for any of it. So, yeah, next time I go to the market, I'm not paying for anything.
I'm just like, no, this bitch denied, because that is not true. I've been to the market before. Bree, like, we all go to the market. We just don't always go at the same time. Sometimes she goes, sometimes Bree goes, sometimes I go. So we go to the market during different times. Why is she talking about us? But I'm trying to let it slide. Since out of mirror, I'm just like, let me continue to take my selfies. But my inner, like, I just got so mad, and it just came out my mouth. I just walked out the bathroom. I said, why are you so phony? And she didn't know it was right there. Like, she saw a ghost, and she was like, what are you talking about? And I was like, you hurt me. Like, why are you so phony? I said, from my understanding, I said, you know, you were sitting here 2 days ago talking about you so happy she moving out. You can't wait till she moving out. Now you out here on her face talking about me and Bree. Like, I don't understand. Like, what is your issue, miss? Like, I said, this what you do? I said, just let me know. Like, is this what you do? You talk about people behind their backs? Like, just let me know. I said, I don't understand. So she's like, no, I was just saying, like, I'm like, no. I don't know. She basically was like, I don't understand. I'm like, I just explained it. I don't know if she don't understand, miss. So that was there. We had our little exchange of words or whatever, and I'm like, whatever, you're phony as hell. I don't got shit else to say to you. I said, you were so excited talking about you moving out for my birthday, this and the third. And she's like, I said that because you don't like her. I said, she knows I don't like her. It's very clear that I don't like her. If I don't like you, I'm not gonna sit here and be talking to you. I'm gonna let you know that I don't like you, and that's just gonna be it. I said, she know I don't like her. So what are you saying? So that was that. So I go in the room, and Bree got her headphones in. Bree missed the whole damn thing. She didn't know nothing. So I'm just so mad, and I'm kind of hurt because I'm like, why is she talking about us? Like, I could not understand why she was talking about us. So me and Bree decided to go get some dinner together, and we went out for dinner. And I called my mom to tell my mom, because me and my mom talk about everything. I just needed to vent and tell my mom everything, but I calmed down. So I come back and they still whispering. Roommate number 4 is telling her, you know she not ready to talk to you, right? I'm like, shut up. You don't know what the hell I'm ready to do. Shut the hell up. So basically saying how she don't like confrontation. If she don't like somebody, she's not going to say anything. There's a difference between not liking confrontation and being phony. Bree doesn't like confrontation. She don't like roommate number 4. So she don't talk to roommate number 4. She don't talk about roommate number 4. She don't say nothing about roommate number 4 because that's not like a confrontation. Roommate number 2, on the other hand, is claiming she don't like such and such, but going in between people. No, you just didn't think I was going to approach your ass. I don't know what y'all do in Jersey, but where I'm from, if you have a problem, I'm going to fucking say something. I'm sorry. Like, all of my roommates are from Jersey except for me. Is that a Jersey thing? Like, do people in Jersey just keep their mouth shut about everything? Because I'm not going to do that. So I go in my room like 4 o'clock this morning because I was up studying, and once I was done studying, instead of going straight to my room, I brought my phone call to the living room, and I was talking to Tristan because I knew that roommate number 4 was probably sleeping. And just because I don't like her, you know, I'm not going to be rude. When she comes in late, she respects my privacy. When I come in late, like, we do the same for each other. So when I walked in the room, I, turned my volume all the way down, and I walk in, and she hurry ups and locks her phone. And I'm like, okay, she's woke. So I cut on my light, my little lamp light. I usually don't do that because, like I said, she's usually sleeping, but I saw that she wasn't asleep. She was on her phone. So I cut on my light, and she said, you need to hurry up. Excuse me? I said, I don't need to do anything. Like, no, I don't need to do anything. And she's like, yes, you do. I said, what you gonna do if I don't hurry up? I'm just saying, I'm trying to get some sleep. I said, you're not trying to get no sleep. You was just on the phone. Why are you lying? She's like, okay, but I'm still trying to get some sleep. I'm like, yeah. I'm gonna take a long time now. She's like, she said, I just don't understand. What do you have to do this late? What do you mean? What do you mean what I have to do this late? I was gonna cut the light on, but bitch, you on your phone. Therefore, I'm gonna cut the fucking light on. I could care less about roommate number 4. Roommate number 2, of course I want to talk to her again. I can see if we were at school or something and I didn't have to come home to them. But I have to live with you. I don't want to wake up to you every morning and stuff like that, and we not getting along or giving you the cold shoulder. Like, I don't like that. So I am going to talk to her. She is at work right now. When she get home, we'll have a conversation about what transpired last night, because we have to live with each other, and I really do love both of them. Like, after this year lease is up, we're planning on living together again until we all graduate. Like, we weren't just assigned to each other. We picked to live with each other, and I want to make it work because regardless of the shit that I go through with them, I'd rather go through it with them than go through it with some other people. Like, honestly, and the chances of me finding other roommates to live off campus that go to my school are slim to none. And I've already grown a relationship with these girls. I'm not going to not talk to them just because, we've had situations. And I just have to remember that everybody is not raised the way that I am. Just because I'm not going to hold my tongue doesn't mean the next person am. I mean, I still can't get down with the phoniness. That's just, I'm sorry, I just don't get down with the phoniness. But I just have to remember that everybody's not raised the way that I am. Like, and I accept them for their flaws. Like, they're messy as hell. Like, messy as hell. And it drives me crazy, but I deal with it. I'm doing a lot of cleaning a lot of the times. But everybody has their benefits and their downplays. Like, roommate number 2 is a chef. She cooks for us all the time. So even though she's messy as hell, she make it up when she makes a mistake. So I'm just gonna work that out with them. So that was my little mini story before the questions. Is it wrong for me to fight now that I'm ready to graduate? Fighting not cool, and especially if you're about to graduate. Like, you're gonna mess yourself up. Do you like your roommate? Yes, I like my roommate. How do you manage your time in college? I have a schedule. I have a little planner every year since middle school. I made my mom get me a planner, and she gets me really good planners. And when I say I use it to a T, like, I cannot live without my planner. It stays in my pocketbook, And I don't like the small planners. I like the full planners that they look like a spiral notebook, but it's a planner. I plan out everything. I have my YouTube videos. Like, I have sticky notes on there to tell me which video is coming next, when it's going up. Like, I have everything planned out. Sometimes, like, when it comes to videos a month in advance, I put down my work schedule. I write down when I have quizzes and tests and stuff coming up. So a planner is like my best friend, and you just gotta stick to the planner. Like, when you wake up, look, like, what do I have to do today, and it'll keep you organized as hell. How are your grades? My grades are good. Yeah, they're good. I don't know what else to say. They're just good. What advice would you give to upcoming freshmen for college? I would say, for one, don't work unless you have to. I work because I feel as though I need to work. I have to pay my phone bill, and I have to pay for my bus fare. And who is this? Hello? I wouldn't work unless I needed to work, because it does take out a chunk of my time. Like, a lot of the time that I'm at work, I could be studying or I could be working on YouTube videos. That's kind of all I want to do, is go to school and work on YouTube. Like, I don't want to go to work, but I go to work because I have to. So don't work unless you have to. Try to stay organized, because organization will take you a long way, and try to stay on track. Do you recommend your school? Yes, I do. If you're serious about your area of study. I go to art school, and we have fashion design, photography, culinary arts, gaming. Like, we have a bunch of different, like, types of arts, but it's not visual arts. It's not like performing arts. So yes, I will recommend my school if you're serious about your area of study, because it is hard, and they're really preparing you for what you're about to do. So if you just think you want to be a chef but you're not sure, don't go to my school. Go to a regular college and then have your major, or take extra classes like in what you think you want to do. But I've known my whole life that I wanted to do fashion design. So yeah. But yes, I would recommend my school. I love it so much. What's your major? My major is fashion design. Why did you go out of state? I came out of state because Maryland doesn't have fashion design. They have, like, I think fashion marketing or fashion merchandising, but they don't have fashion design. So that's why I came out of state. Do you recommend going out of state? Only go out of state if you don't get homesick and you feel like you have to. Like, I came out because of my major, but it's cheaper to stay in state. Like, in-state tuition is so much better. I wouldn't have to leave to come get another job. Like, I would have definitely stayed in state if I could. And I miss home so much. Like, I go home as much as I want to. That's another thing about working. I can go to his home really every weekend, because I only go to school next quarter Monday through Thursday, so I could go home every weekend if I wanted to, but I can't because I have work. So I have to constantly take off every time I want to come home, because I love my family and I like want to see them and my boyfriend. So don't go away if you're gonna get homesick easily. Like, and if you do go away, go close. I'm only one state away and I still get homesick. So if you're like me, do not go across the country, because I was gonna go to Vegas. Right? How was I gonna do that? I don't know. What is it like having a boyfriend in college? Having a boyfriend in college is just how it was having a boyfriend in I'm lying, because when I had a boyfriend in high school, he went to my school. But having a boyfriend in college, I mean, it's just like having a boyfriend. Like, nothing changed since I've gone to college. We actually spend more time together now than when I was back home. Tristan and I, when I was back home, saw each other like once a week. Now we'll see each other like every 2 weeks maybe. But when we see each other, it's for a long period of time. Like, we'll spend at least a week together. So we see each other a lot more than before. And you know, he helps support me and everything while I'm in class. He makes sure I'm studying. Like, Kanish, you got a test tomorrow. Because I tell him when I got tested, stuff like that, just in case I'm off track. And he'll tell me, come on, you need to study this and the third. So having a boyfriend in college is kind of beneficial. Do you like your teachers? They're so perky, like, about the art. I do like the fact that they're so involved. Like, instead of it being a regular lecture where they're like, blah, blah. Even my math and my English teacher, like, they're just so involved in what they're doing. It's like, oh my gosh, read, mathematician. And they're just so involved in what they're doing. So I do like my teachers, yes. What classes are you taking right now? I have art history, textiles and fabrics, portfolio foundation, survey of fashion, English comp 1, and general math, because y'all know I suck at math, so I gotta take general math. Would you change your major? No. No, I would not, because I wanted to be a fashion designer since I was 7 years old, and I love it. I love it. It's so great. What are you doing after college? After college, I am going back to college. I'm going to Temple, which is whose campus I'm staying on, to major in a language because I want to learn Spanish, French, Italian, and like that's it right now. I just want to learn, like, I want to really learn those languages fluently. So I'm going right back to college as soon as I graduate. How is final weeks going for you? Bruh. Finals week for me is actually next week, but the week before finals, I honestly think is worse than the week of finals, because the week of finals, I literally go in, take my final, and leave. But it's the week before finals, so I have to get in my final grades. I have to make sure that I'm finishing out strong. I gotta do so much studying. When I say my sleeping schedule is crazy right now, it's crazy. I wake up in the morning, go to class, and since I don't stay on campus, it's not like I can just wake up and walk out the building in my next door. I gotta catch the subway and stuff to my school. So I wake up, go to class, I come home, go to sleep, wake up at like 9, and I'm up until like 4 o'clock in the morning, because that's when I have a lot of energy. It's like if I come home and try to study, it's not gonna work and I'm gonna procrastinate. So I come home and take a nap, and once I wake up, I have so much energy. So I wake up and I study and I do all my homework and stuff, and then I'll get like 2 or 3 hours of sleep and go to class the next morning. So my sleeping schedule this week, it's so crazy. Like, it's so crazy. I just got so much stuff to do, y'all. That's why I really think this video is appropriate, because it's finals week in colleges, so it's the perfect time to do this video. That was all my questions for you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. The next video that's coming up is going to be the drunk roommate tag, so make sure you stay tuned for that. I know somebody's gonna comment about this makeup and ask me to do a tutorial. I should have did it, but here's the thing. I've been slacking a little bit on the makeup tutorials because I've been doing other things, but the next tutorial that's coming up is going to be a New Year's Eve or New Year's inspired look, and it's going to be a collab. So my makeup videos are going to start back up in January. I promise. I'm going to have at least 1 to 2 makeup tutorials a month, because I realize that I haven't been doing a lot of makeup tutorials. So that's all. I love you guys so much. What was that?
Hey, sugar. I'm filming.
I ain't talked to you like a whole hour and a half. You still film?
Because I was doing my makeup.
That's like 20 minutes.
It take longer than some 20. Do you see the beat that's going on in my face right now? It took me longer than some 20 minutes to do this.
Hey. Calm down. If it took longer than 20 minutes, it's still been an hour and some change.
Okay, I had to set up, do my hair, put something on.
So you had to excuse for not calling your boyfriend back.
I was about to call you, but I thought you were taking a shower.
Like,
I really was about to call you, like right before I filmed. I was about to let you know, like, don't call me because I'm about to film. I was like, no, he in the shower.
I had to wait and then drive, pack my bag, and then drive to Planet Fitness.
Like, I'm really, like, it's filming right now. Like, I gotta call you back. I'm still doing the intro. Like, I didn't even start.
You didn't start.
No!
Alright.
Give me, like, 25 minutes.
Alright.
I love you. Ah, we said it at the same time.
No, I said it first,
No, you
and you
didn't.
ain't say nothing, and then we both said it.
No, that's not what happened.